Okay. We live. What is going on, everyone? Commodore Lads here, bringing to you guys my reaction slash review of One Piece manga chapter 1154. I almost literally gone and said Donadan right there because I just got done uploading the reaction to the Donadan episode. Definitely go check it out if you haven't already. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to sit down and read the latest installment of the Elbaf greatness in the greatest adventure story ever told. We're back from break. We have real manga to experience today, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally come, bro. We are here, man. Time for peak. Belay, what's going on, bro? I hope I said the name properly, man. But yo, it's time, dude. Listen, I literally just got done streaming Don on Twitch, upload the reaction. I'm like, you know what? I might go get some food. Maybe finally, I haven't really eaten all day. We gotta lock in. But then I see immediately, shout out my boy Spicy, man. Shout out, let me know that the chapter dropped. I got time right now. I need to eat, bro. I need to eat, boy. I need to eat, boy. We got these belts out here, boy. We got 3. I got the wing greatness of rawness and swag. You already know I butchered the name, right? The winged eagle of greatness, rawness, all that stuff, man. It's waiting for me, bro. It's waiting for me because of the boy Loki. Shout out to my mans. I know we messed up a little bit with Harald and the mom and stuff, right? I thought, whatever reason, supposed to be old girl, whatever. People riling up. I appreciate you coming through right now, man. But real quick, we'll get into the whole spiel and stuff and everything, right? Mix up some stuff with the moms and stuff. My fault. Had to be Harden's mom the whole time. Shout out to Ida. Listen, I'm convinced she's Mosa, but that's a whole different story. We'll get into it after. Were you guys reading the chapter? I can't tell you. I cannot tell you. If you want me to get sniped, I cannot tell you. But Google is your best friend. Yeah, right in time. I couldn't miss this one. Not facts, bro. All about to knock the socks off, bro. My man, bro, listen, I didn't even read the chapter yet, boy. I didn't even click a page yet, and I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this, bro. It's time. It is so time, bro. 3 belts aren't enough. You need more for this chapter. Listen, bro, I'll tell you right now. If Oda rocks my world, we will put in an order for more belts. Matter of fact, might make that a sub goal. Who knows? For a channel goal or whatever. We'll see. Man, oh man, this is a good one. I mean, listen, it's time, bro. Listen. Shout out to Baby Loki. The Baby Loki stuff, God tier. Amazing. Greatness. Listen, bro. That's my boy. We need him on the crew. More than anything, we need him in the crew. I know we talk about I like captain, I like this, whatever. He got to be crew. He got to be crew. We want to go up against Shanks. Want to go up against Blackbeard. Hell, we want to go up against Emu. Needs to be part of the crew. By the way, let me know how the volume sounds too before we get into the chapter and everything. You guys know, of course, where to go and read it. I don't got to tell you because if I do, it's a GG's. But anyways, let me open up this. Let me open up here because we will have the chapter here on the side afterwards. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do... No, don't want to do that. don't want to do that. Anyways, let's go straight into it, man. Here we go. Let me fix the sizing on this. Might be ready, guys. My guy, yo. Mal, what's going on, fam? All right, here, hold on. Here we go. I'm going to skim, by the way, obviously we're going to go down to the chapter and stuff, whatever. You might see where it's from. Vazu without saying, confirming names and stuff. Yes, from them. Yes. All right, hold on. Let me make sure this is clear. I don't want no damn calls and stuff in the way. So let's go, bro. It's chapter time. 1154 of the greatness, bro. I need to see. Listen, my boy got the Google Gagas out and everything, man. Conquerors hockey. I'm ready, bro. I'm so ready for this flashback to continue on. As we saw, of course, everything with Harald and everything, but it's time, bro. Let's get into it, man. Let's lock in. Yves, you're from France? See vous play, bro. And we're trying to see this play. Here we go, man. Chapter 1154 of the One Piece Greatness. And the title of the chapter is I Can't Even Die. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, what are we talking about, bro? With that, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What manga does that? What manga will whip out 4 belts for real Musica, bro? Like, come on, be honest with yourselves right now, right? What series compels this kind of energy? Very few. It's time, bro. It's time. I only just read the title. I already know this is gonna be a god tier chapter. And by the way, next week we have the cover of Jump, lead color page. Whatever happens here is about to take it to the next thing. By the way, mods. By the way, for the mods that are here, keep me in check. Make sure we don't get any, by accident spoilers or whatever, guys and stuff. Anyways, but yeah, man. Yeah, Eden's. Eden's. If you haven't read the chapter, help me out with the mod duty, bro. Because I don't know if our mod guys are here, but yeah, I hear potatoes already here too. Yeah, so again, mods, lock in. Anyone tries anything, bro, I'm looking directly at the screen. That's all I care about right now. We're gonna jump into chat, but we're gonna get this chapter. Anyways, I can't even die. What a title, bro. And then of course you see right here afterwards, Yamato. I'm just gonna probably say the name of the other girl, but the Yakuza girl and stuff that we saw from before. And by the way, I don't know how I got this one wrong. I don't know. That should have been forefront, the biggest of apologies, right? Oh my god. I called old girl Hiyori. Bro. It was actually disrespectful as hell. It was absolutely disrespectful that I actually did that to Kizu, bro. I can't believe I did that to her, bro. To them. That's on me. I was like thinking, why was Hiyori all the way there? It wasn't the case. But anyways. Onichal Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 38. At the grave of a hero born in the West Blue and brought up in Ringo. Man. Houston, what's going on? Yeah, I'm all right, bro. I'm you know what? Compared to how I was last week, bro, I'm feeling incredible right now. And now we have this chapter. Ice Wolf, this is a phenomenal chapter. It's time. Let's get into it, guys. Shout out to the cover story and stuff. Of course, Ulti making the run over there and everything with page 1 and stuff on the corners. But nah, man, we gotta read this chapter. Anyways, here we go. Elbaf's past. 63 years ago, and we know by the vicinity of what has happened here, we experienced this long ago on this channel on the week-to-week experience. Big Mom's flashback. Because, of course, all the stuff was happening in Warland, in the village. It's time, bro. It's time. I heard it's a banger chapter watching live with the legend Laz Vazu. I appreciate you, Gangi. There we go, bro. So Elbaf's past. 63 years ago. Lord Jorul. Now, Jorul is one thing, but Jarul. Murder. Because literally that's what happened. What happened over here. Jarul, the oldest man in the present day, lost his partner. And then as of course you see the body of Jarul and stuff on the ground. And then of course it's a very tiny little thing right there, which I find absolutely adorable because it's nothing like that. Because compared to a normal person, Big Mom was massive, all right, even as a kid. So just the pebble size right there is nothing comparison to the actual thing. Cascade Beard Jorul was struck down dead by the hands of a certain young girl. I'm not gonna lie, man, it'd be thousands of chapters past and whatever, but yo, when Oda just keep on doing this whole thing of like a certain this, a certain that, because last week, the week before, I should say, he rattled the hell out of me with oh my god, with the prominent background. The prominent background is got to be up there now for sure with CERN. It's got to be up there with CERN, bro. Oh my god, never been rattled so badly. And chapter was insanely hype. Nicholas, what's going on, fam? Keep me in check though with the mod and stuff. If I give you mod and everything, because you're making sure no one's trying to spoil what's going on with the chapter. But anyways, her name was Charlotte Linlin, a mere human. In quotations, human, because we don't know the genetics. Yes, she left a large part of a giant village in ruins. She would later go on to become an emperor, earning the epithet Big Mum. Man, what a freak, bro. Hey, but listen, I respect power when I respect power, bro. We can say all we want about the character and how everything went, but the power was formidable, bro. That was an emperor, man. That same year, Elbaf faced a string of tragedies. It was calamity after calamity. Sudden fires, windstorms, and bitter cold waves devastated the crops. As you can see, it's almost like we're looking literally at Ringo, which is pretty coincidental that we started off the cover thing for this week and everything showing that, like the snowy area and stuff of Ringo, and now it's like you're seeing that. Very fascinating, man. The abnormal weather also brought fishing to a halt, and then you see a bunch of this is I know this is like in the One Piece art style and stuff, but like again, there has to be a little bit of inspiration too, also from Vinland Saga, which again has wrapped up its run and everything. I don't know if the last chapter came out yet from Vinland Saga, but one of the all-time greats. If you haven't read or watched it, definitely go and do that. I can't praise it more than enough than I already do, and it's what a series, man. This once magnificent land had fallen into famine. Now, I think I pronounced it properly. I think it's famine, it's famine. Now, do you see? This is all that child's doing. Yo, get her out of here. Get her out of here, bro. Get her out of here, bro. I'm so tired of this woman, man. I don't care how much of a bati gal she may be. I don't care what she's rocking with them hips. I don't care what prominent background walls provided out of her, bro. Nah, she still gotta go, bro. She threw my sons literally into the damn abyss off a damn cliff, and he was Google goggling some hockey trying to get back up there. She gotta go. She simply gotta go, bro. Like, yo, if I'll tell you this, if Loki get her out of here, that's all you're gonna hear from me, bro. That's all you're gonna hear from me, man. This land was cursed because you all failed to kill it immediately. And then, of course, I think this is the captain guy that we saw from the last chapter, because even though they didn't give him a name, that's what kind of like they were going by or whatever. El Mother. I mean, garbage. Absolutely garbage, Mother, man. No, surely. It's just a coincidence. Oh. Yo. Yo. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm adopting him. I'm adopting him, bro. If the mama don't want to adopt him, bro, I'll adopt him, bro. I'll be the father who stepped up, bro. I'll be the father who stepped up. Oh my god. Yo, that is crazy. Bro, I'm sorry, Loki's goated. Listen, man, I don't care what agendas or nonsense y'all have or whatever, or other people in general. I'm not saying y'all, but just other people in general. How can you read this arc and tell me you can't enjoy week to week greatness when Loki's involved, and now you're being rewarded with baby Loki? Rock up with the Google Gaga literally breaking his way back into the crib. I'm sorry, bro. I love this kid. He's just the best. You hear the crash. She's like, eh? And then you just see him plow right through what looks like a wall. He's like, goo. It's like, yeah, he's staring at me. Gah. Look at him. He's so precious. Prince Loki. Take it away. Don't ever let that monster near me again. The munchkin, bro. Look at him, bro. You know what he looks like? And it absolutely hurts my heart actually even saying this, because it's like I'm supposed to like show love and appreciation after the reaction I had 2 chapters ago or the chapter ago, I should say, when we saw his face. Y'all ever watch Toy Story? You're probably about to know what I'm referred to right now when I say Toy Story. Do you remember when, I think was it Ed? His name is the bully, right? Because you remember how he used to have all those random toys and stuff that he would like put together in different pieces and stuff. You remember the one with the baby where it had like the robotic like legs and arms and stuff, whatever? Bro, his head, if you take away the horns, it's a spitting perfect image of that thing. I'm so sorry, Loki. I love you. Listen, you're my dog, bro. You know, we're gonna get that cleaned up very soon, man. Wow. Prince Loki, you'll have to keep away from your mother's room. Well, look at him, man. He'll do quiet in tears. Gouge out those monstrous eyes. Bitch. Oh. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. I was about to go in my bag. We're not gonna do it. We're not. Woo! I gotta caught myself. I caught myself right there and then. I caught myself right there and there, bro. I was so close. Yo, you would have saw a side of me. Hey, man, she gotta go. Gouge out those monsters' eyes. If left unchecked, his curse can grow until it brings about this nation's collapse. Look at him, bro. He is like wailing, bro. Like, my guy want a little drink. You know what I'm saying? My man want a little yamin. He want to get fed. I don't got to put two and two together. Y'all, I mean, two and two right there. Anyways, eek. Wow, I'm hungry. Sorry, sweetie. That was the last bit of bread that we had. That's gotta be Big Mom for sure. 100% eating that. Gotta be eating that. You're going reaving. We could easily steal what we need from the humans. Ain't that how it's always been in Elbaf's history? Don't be ridiculous. A senseless raid on them would only bring shame to Elbaf. Now that is fascinating because again, all the stuff from Ida that we knew from before, installed into Harald, now is finally creeping into the people. Even in spite of the fact that they're going through their own struggles right now, they do not want to break the precedent or the perception that they're trying to build now after all the years that they've been going through. You know what I'm talking about? He's as big as a normal giant. Bro, he's massive. Like, my goat, massive, man. That's the land of the law now. Those bastards from Hunter's village are attacking. So I guess it's like an outskirt place that's in Elbaf. What are they? It seems they've hit other villages too. Quick, arm yourselves. Don't let them loot the village. By the way, I also want to say this is very fascinating that we actually jump straight back to baby Loki, because I had thought that we were going to go see him while he was already like a kid based on the end of last chapter where it just showed him in the silhouette like all normal and everything, right? Or at least like from what we saw when Harden was pondering back about his time with Loki, right? The fact that we went back to the actual baby times is very interesting, right? So I'm hoping that's going to be the case, that we take our time with this flashback, because I don't want Oda just like speed run us through, because then it's like, bro, I don't want that. You know what I mean? Internal giant struggles weren't unheard of. Oh, so it's more internal. Okay. I had thought they were being invaded from a little thing. No, it was internal issues that they were having there. And it makes sense. You had people that wanted to do things a certain way based on Harald wanted to reform things. Others didn't want to be reformed. Hence, you go into your own issues, right? That makes sense. During desperate times, as you see, like all the steam over there, but these incidents only resulted in making the period more severe and bloody. Now, depictions like this are also very good, because I know obviously like we want to see like the actual fights and stuff whatever happen, but just getting little images like this really speaks volumes of just how wild the times were post Big Mom, right? In terms of survival, trying to, you know, be able to show people that, listen, this country can change, we can open our borders to people, and just, you know, the country was engulfed in chaos and misery. I heard a rumor about that princeling born in the castle. Now, I don't know about the guy, like the one in the very front right here you see, but the one in the background that's more like in the shadows, is that the people that we assume to be like the shadow bringers, or like the council members of royalty? Because I've been seeing people say that apparently they're still active in the present time of the story, and in my mind, from reading what we read in Elbaf, there's nothing that tells me that they're still active in the current day, right? The reason I say that is because, like, if they were still active, we probably would have saw them by this point in time already in the story before going to the flashback. So I guess when we get to the actual moment of when Harald, like, you know, what ends up happening with him inside the room and everything with, you know, the God's Knights and Loki and all that, I'm assuming that we're going to see them being eviscerated alongside the carnage that Loki allegedly did, right? He's cursed. Oh my god. And when you see like this dude with just like missing teeth going through like absolute torments is saying all this stuff, my god, man. And the bitterness festered as spirits broke. That is such a bar, man. Oh my god. Because these people don't want to just go out and flat out say, listen, bro, like we don't want to admit defeat or just admit the fact that things are as bad as whatever, right? But that bitterness and the fact that this kid is still able to live somewhat of a decent life, even despite the fact that how he's been treated by his mom and just the people around him and everything, like, bro, the minute the spirit is broken, the reforming is done. You know what I'm saying? But like that is such a bar right there to just tell you the conflict that right now is ensuing at the moment in that time in Elbaf. Oi, wait. And then, of course, you see little Harden right there after. By the way, I love the design for Harden when he was younger. I don't say that enough and everything, but that design is just so, like, I don't know, it's fire. You know what I mean? I know he has the beard and he has everything else going on and stuff, whatever, but it just looks so cool, man. DDD, what's going on, fam? Yeah, we caught the live. Listen, bro, I haven't eaten all day, but now we're about to eat because One Piece is here, so we have to go live. Anyways, but I love the design. I love the design for Harden when he was younger, man. It's just one of those like, just really cool ones out there, man. Oi, Harden, and then you see Ida's right here on the corner. Oh, she was already struggling too by this point as well, man. It's always the good moms, bro, that have to be going through it. Oi, Harden, your brother doomed this country with his curse, huh? As his elder brother, you'll take responsibility as a sacrifice? Oh my god. So this is where most of his anger goes towards his little brother. Oh my god, because of these stupid. Oh, I can't swear. I can't swear. Not yet. But we can wait till. Oh my god, man. So you're telling me, oh, that woman, she has to go. The queen has to go. She has to go so badly. You don't understand, bro. This queen has to get. Oh my god, please, bro, Oda. If you give me the body dismantling of a lifetime, my soul is yours. Like I will be like Kratos right now, bro. If you show me a panel of Loki's mom getting absolutely bombarded with every possible strike known in manga, my life is yours. All the the hatred that this kid had for Loki is because of what the mom put into the people, and now it's seeping into the people and it's going towards Harden. They say because you're the older brother, and you know what hurts me more is the fact that I feel this so much in my soul as an elder brother myself. When something happens, when the younger brother is like wilding out, does something dumb or whatever, I gotta take the blame. So if I go in the streets and I gotta, put dukes on people, hey, I do it for the love of the game, but I'm putting my licks on my brother too. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out there and cause any trouble. But guess what? Now you put me in this predicament. I get why Harden feels that. This right here makes so much more sense as to why he feels the way about Loki. Bro, I would have popped this dude in his chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, unbelievable, man. What are you talking about? Don't you know my son's a cutie? I love her, bro. This is the mom of the year, bro. I'm sorry. Don't you know my son's a cutie who's gonna be the world's longest living man? That might be something Oda might just be saying for end of series right there. That might be something Oda may be putting there for end of series. Okay? Because if he is telling you right now that from Ida's point, right, that he's going to be the world, whatever, right, it's going to come down to two things. Either he's actually going to live to the end of the story and become the rightful lord of Elbaf, or he's sacrificing his life by the end of this arc to protect Loki. I'm telling you, one of those is going to be happening. It's going to swing to one extreme to the other. I'll tell you that right now. That's probably what's going to happen. Hey, chill out. Chill out. Chill out. I will jump in that manga. I will knee you in the back of your dome. I will split your neck. I will do whatever it takes. You better put that hand down right now. His brother is off his rocker. Buddy, go eat an air sandwich. Those you don't even have to pay for. This guy put his hands on Ida. Ida, you're nothing but an outsider who seduced Harald. Bro, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm about to get triggered. This will be the second time today I'm about to get triggered. The first time possibly with Dada, now today with this. Oh bro, don't do it. Don't you do it, Oda. I love these two monitors right now because I don't have to pay for another one if I accidentally break it. But don't you make me do it. Don't you make me do it. Go to hell. I love this country. Don't you lay a finger on my mom. Harden, you should have been uppercut already, bro. Bro, that sword, boom. Top bins. Should have been done. We won't get you there, bro. And he puts a hand. Woo! Yo. I'm sorry, bro. This has to be done. It has to be done, bro. I was gonna say this for another time later in this arc, bro. I was gonna say this for another time in the arc, bro. Let me get right. We got a belt spread, bro. Y'all talk about a money spread. Y'all talk about a money spread, bro. We don't do that here, bro. Because we put the money on our arms right here, bro. We got a belt spread, bro. Yeah, if it don't spill out, bro. We got a belt spread, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? We got a belt spread, bro. What are we talking about? Bro, I legit thought, I don't know why I was thinking for a moment, bro, that Loki was about to pop in there as a baby and just start put the bully wop on old boy. Because Harald out there doing his own thing. But Harald said, I came home, boy. I came home, boy. You put your hands on my girl? You put your hands on my girl? I'm going to delete you. Right out of here, buddy. I'm going to flatten you. King Harald, bro. He... home. I didn't even peep the damage. Oh my god. Bro, look at him. Oh my god. Yo, that's Bushoku. That is Bushoku. Oh my god. Bro, look at the damage. Bro, he's like an accordion, bro. Like oh my god. And look at Harden, bro. Daddy. King Harald. Oh, Ida. Oh my god. Wait, is it go up here? Word reached me about Loki's birth and the recent famine. I was building a rapport with various nations. When the news came, our allies acted without hesitation. Allies. Did he already do the business? He was able to get the you know what I'm saying? Like the link up and everything. They got it? They loaded tons of food and supplies to be shipped here. Humans may be small in stature, but not will. I'm sorry, bro. This is a king. This dude right here is a king. By the way, the look on his face, like the hair and everything going on and stuff, bro. He has like this Guan Yu. If you've ever played Dynasty Warriors, then you know ball. But like it's like almost like if you watch Guan Yu without like the hat on and everything too, just like hair down. I don't know why. Like Zhang Fei maybe possibly, but like oh my god, it looks so fire on him, bro. Our allied nations came together to ensure that we got enough to truly fill and satiate our giant bellies. And you see all the other ones. I'm assuming that's the people from outside, not the ones on the thing. Yo, look at the ships all pulled up. We will graciously accept their aid. Harald, how are we supposed to dock on the island? Yeah. Whose laugh? Whose laugh is that? Chat, whose laugh is that? Chat, whose laugh is that? Yeah, I'm assuming we know that laugh. Yeah, ha 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 ha. It's as big as you expect. We will graciously accept their aid. Dig it and fill your heart with your heart's gratitude. I butchered the English because the hockey is literally leaking through my head. We will graciously accept their aid. Dig in and fill your hearts with gratitude. That's supposed to be a whole thing right there, but oh my god, bro. This is... Ladies and gentlemen, King Harald, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, we almost at 100 people right now, bro. Yo, spam the likes, man. I appreciate y'all coming through for this one. This is a crazy chapter already. We're only like not even halfway through, man. If these good folk are even a pinch, or are ever in a pinch, it'll be our job to return the favor with all our might. And we have 104 people in here. Let's go, man. Let's go, man, bro. Now this chapter is already crazy. This will be legendary. It's actually mad, bro. Harald kind of looks like Prime Kaido, doesn't he? He kind of does. Potato, he kind of does, though, now that you mention it. I see. Again, I remember, like, Dak and I had this conversation before that he's firmly on the train. That thing is possibly there's Kaido's pops and stuff. I wouldn't put it past him. And if I'm not mistaken, Loki is actually older than Kaido. So Kaido's birth should be coming up very soon, if not happened already, I think. My boy Young, bro. Hey, shout out to my mans, yo. All right, let's continue reading here. So, if these good folk are ever in a pinch, it'll be our job to return the favor with all our might. So, hey, man, listen. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. You dap me up, I dap you up. You give me a little, I mean, I give you a little, I mean, man. We got 122 people, bro. Listen, hey, man. But listen, yeah, your first time coming in here, man. Make sure to subscribe because we here every single week talking about the One Piece greatness. And, hey, man, let's continue on. Remember, this tiny world is ours to share. Oh, bro, listen, man. What else can I do, bro? I've done a money spread. I've done like a belt spread. I'm just keeping all. Listen, bro. Where's my wing eagle, bro? This is all you can do. This is all, literally, bro. That's all I can do, man. I can literally just hold him up. This is all I can do, bro. King Harald, bro. Like, how did things go south? How did things go south? We're probably gonna find out eventually. Yeah! Yeah! Pack them up! Pack them up! Pack them up! Get them out of here, coach! Get them out! Yo, we might sip tonight. We might sip tonight, boy. Yes, sir! Yo, to all the smokers. If you got something to light up. If you got something to light up, bro. Light it up right now. Light it up right now. A bati girl taking out the paint. A bati girl taking out the paint. Listen, I'm sad we got off screen. But I'm crip walking into that funeral, bro. I'm the only person that will probably ever do such a thing to my ops. But this is beautiful, bro. GG's the hero. Listen, I hug the man and stuff. I'll tell him, yo, my bad, G. Yo, she was a good girl, bro. She made it do whatever, But she had to go, bro. You know what I'm saying? She had to go. How you gonna tell the munchkin? No, how you gonna throw the munchkin up top, down below, and he Google Gaga his way back, and you talking about, no, he can't come back home. She had to slide, bro. She had to slide, bro. Queen Estrid continued to publicly declare that the plagues suffered by Elbaf were brought on by the accursed prince right up until the eve of Harald's return. She denounced her son with bitter hatred until her final anguished breath. Oh my God. Yo, this woman was a real hater for her own blood, for the thing that she pushed into this world, literally, right? For the thing that she literally pushed through into this world, she hated. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, right? What's going on, Winston? The art of hating is not for everybody. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not for everybody. It's not even just agenda. It's just hate. You could have an agenda and have whatever, like a meaning to it and stuff. But real haters, there's no meaning or reason. We just hate. That's what we do. But this one, until she said her last breath, she hated. Came into this world, she hated. Gave birth into this world, she hated. Imagine your mom is your biggest hater, bro. Listen, if I speak, I'm in big trouble. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Anyways, man. What is the chapter, bro? What is this chapter? I'm sorry, bro. This man, Ichiro Oda, like, yo, he sees me crip walking at someone's funeral and decides, you know what's going to be even better? When Harald is, and you don't see the bottom part. I'm going to keep it right now. We haven't seen the bottom part for King Harald at all in this chapter, at this funeral. Hands up, holding Musco in Loki. He crip walking too. You want to play that game? We'll play that game. You don't see the bottom part of his body because he dancing too. He dancing the fact that Estrid's out the paint. Let's be honest with ourselves. He's out. He's dancing too at the fact that that the whole girl got out of here. Look at Loki, bro. Oh my God. Now I'm hoping bro, if anything, she put the bandages on Loki. But he looks so cute, even with the damn bandages on. Precious, bro. I'm sorry. I will fight for that boy. I'll fight for him. Yeah, you're not even at the good stuff. DDD, we about to load up, man. We have 132 people in here right now for this chapter, bro. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I know it's early in the afternoon, weird time to be streaming, but listen, bro, we gotta eat. We have to eat. Naturally, the people believed her passing was part of the curse. It's a blessing. Loki, don't let the streets tell you otherwise. It's a blessing. What you got going on, boy? I think out here a blessing, boy. You know, shout out to old girl popping you out, man, but she had to pop out too. Loki, my son. Harald loved that kid, man. He loved that kid, bro. Baby Loki's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, bro. So beautiful, bro. He was born with a condition that affects his eyes. Chad, is that true? Are you sure that was an effect, or you just had? I mean, kids, get it. I don't know. Again, we never seen what the ancient giants like beyond yonder and stuff look like, right? In the first world, second world. I assumed that was just a trait. He was just born like that. Oh man. He was born with a condition that affects his eyes. Well, he could see, but I understand. What a pity. He can't even smile for me. Guys, I'm going to put this in the air right now. The first time we're going to see Loki smile is the end of this arc. When he joins the crew. I'm telling you right now, the smile he's going to unleash at the end of this arc. I need a double spread. Oda, I need a double spread. Yeah. Ah, man. Bro, I need it so badly. Because look at him, bro. Poor kid. I guess it makes sense. He did just lose his mother. Oh, mate. I'll tell you right now, if Loki could walk at this stage, bro, he's doing the crisscross too, bro. Come on, what you talking about? At only a few months old, Loki had given up on love. Now, Amir, I'm gonna be honest though. When he stood up and stuff, that was one thing, but a genuine smile. I'm talking a genuine smile. When he actually like pure happiness. When he knows what love is, that's a real smile. That's just listen, bro. We have our sickle moments when we smile and stuff. But we can definitely tell which is real and what's not. You sure have a lot of scrapes. I mean, I wonder why. I wonder why. No, those are try to cover up for anything. Harald's diplomacy soon started to bear fruit. When are you gonna read, bro? Listen, Gelato, we're gonna get there. We're gonna read. We're gonna read. Just we gotta take, bro. I don't rush read. I'm gonna just tell you right now. If y'all want a rush reader, bro, there's a different bunch of content creators I can go and tell you right now. If you want rush reading, bro, I can give you that. But I'm not doing that. I take my time with it. I'm enjoy it. That's how we do it here, bro. You get a chapter once a week, and sometimes with breaks, and you want to rush through One Piece. What is wrong with you? Ask yourself right now when you look in that mirror in the morning and at nighttime, what's wrong with you? Elbaf's diplomacy soon started to bear fruit, and Elbaf's winter finally came to a close. So you see him like just, I guess, talking with like a bunch of the council people and stuff. Again, kind of almost was like a miniature version you see like in like Game of Thrones, Song of Ice and Fire, kind of type beat. Very interesting. Yeah, he most likely did when he yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's to be seen. I don't know. There might be a whole bunch of cap and stuff. Branch Route 1. That's right. It'll help build inter-village trade and communication. Okay, so this is when they started building up the stuff after, guys, with like the branches and whatever, right? Very interesting. Yo, Mikasa's side piece, yo. The one of the coldest names of all time. One of the coldest names of all time. Don't you worry, bro. That's one of the coldest names of all time, bro. Restoring the fractured nation and venturing across the seas continued to be prioritized while other things became an afterthought. Damn. So in one of those situations where because of how much a Herald was trying to do everything possible in order to like better the better standing of like Elbaf. So like to improve its standing, he had to go out. But because he's doing that, there's problems in the house. You can't fix the house if you're not there. Just because you go out there and work and all that, it's tough, bro. It is tough, bro. But yeah, Mikasa side piece is going on, fam. But like that's pretty much what it is, bro. While you're doing as much as you can to kind of help out with Elbaf's situation by being out there and doing the Lord's work and all that, there's problems going on at home. And you can't fix it, like I said, if you're not home. Who the hell is this guy? Who the hell are you calling a freak? I'll backsmack the life out of you, boy. Estrid's older brother? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Bozo by proxy. A prominent bozo. That's what you are. If you want to talk about prominent backgrounds, you came from a prominent bozo. Your sister, bozo. And she's 6 feet deep and we dancing on it, boy. Older brother was appointed as Loki's personal steward. Harald, we gotta have a conversation, bro. We gotta have a conversation. Your skills in judgment and the crib, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it, bro. Oh, man. Gullible bastard, bro. That's what he was. This is the realm of the dead. Isn't it dangerous here? Wait, so Harald and them are... The coastline keeps this area separated so the beast won't come near. Oh, my... Yo, what are we doing, Oda? Bro, she looks like she was... Wait, that's the... Oh, my God. I forgot what old girl's name was. The one that Connie... When old boy went to go see thing, right? What was her name? The one that we saw back at the not Ida, obviously. I know Ida and stuff. But you remember the girl that we saw that was with the thing's kid? With Colin? Right? What was the girl's name that we saw that was with Colin that we all thought at one point was the mom, but it actually wasn't, right? Because that's that's their bar, right? That's the bar originally. So is that exactly like she inherited possibly from Ida before whatever happened? Because obviously we don't know her situation, right? Makoto-san. I think it was, yeah, Winston. I think that you were right. Makoto-san, I think it was. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Makoto-san. So was Ida the one that originally had that bar? That is a crazy cool detail to know, because that's how when you start this arc properly, we go from there and following Colin. That is actually so cool. The coastline keeps this area separated so the beast won't come near. You're so cute when you're worried. Oh my god. Nah, bro, this is the greatest bartender of all time. I don't think it was Ripley's bar. I think it was Makoto-san. I'm pretty sure it was Makoto or Makoto. I think it was probably Makoto, I think. Look at him, hard and pinch, yo. This kind of reminds me of like Makino and with Luffy, like something that I will love to see a little bit more of too, like from the past and stuff with Luffy and everything. But that's kind of like their version of Elbaf right here. Don't you have training with Elbow from West Village, like Macho Man Randy Savage? Elbow from the... Hey, listen, we got the wrestling references and stuff, right? You should head back. This is Ida's Tavern. You hear? Fishermen, castaways, and even pirates. Yo, so yeah, it was her bar. Oh my god. I hope she's okay, though. I hope that she's okay, bro. Because she got to run back the spot with Makoto and then just take care of things from there and make Elbaf a bunch of bread. I'm ready for any and all customers. With any luck, I'll be of help to Harald. Yo, this woman is the greatest, man. The work that she was really putting in just to be able to do all this stuff, bro, it's just actually like... Because it didn't matter. She never got to become royalty. She never got to become the queen. She never got to experience life, what it means like to be rich and famous and all that. But even so, she was grateful for everything that's happened in her life. And even in this situation where she's like in the realm of the dead, which is supposed to be like bad and everything just in general from mortal souls and stuff, right? And she was able to make a situation so good for herself. That's I know. I listen. You have to appreciate characters like this, because if we could do it for every character in the Straw Hats and their significant other that was their guidepost through everything, man, you have to show appreciation and love for that. That is so cool, man. Shout out to Ida, bro. What a mother, man. 56 years ago, Ja Rule's house. So now we're speeding up in time. Chat, we are speeding up in time right now. We have 135 people in here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure to spam the likes on the stream. Of course, on the VOD and stuff, you're watching the VOD and stuff afterwards, but spam the likes, man. 56 years ago, Ja Rule's house. You were at the scene of the Revery incident. 40 years ago was God Valley, correct? Someone refresh my mind right now. What they, unless it's spoilers, then don't. Well, let's read. But a Revery incident that Harald was at. Hold on. Yeah, my friend was one of the invited kings. He smuggled me in as one of his high guards. I couldn't ask the questions I wanted to without blowing my cover. If that murder hadn't happened, I might have been exposed. Who the hell got murdered? 38 years ago was the thing, right? It wasn't 40 years. Yeah, 38 years ago was the thing. So 56 years ago from where we are right now in the story, there was a Revery incident. Now, 10 years before God Valley. Okay, so let me ask this right now. Is this common knowledge that we knew before, or is the first time we're learning right now? Just say first time learning, whatever. Because this is important. This is more information that we're learning right now in this moment of time. Like the world just opened up a bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember this was ever been discussed. I don't think. If a murder had happened, so a Revery incident that a murder happened 56 years ago from where we are right now. First time. So this is actually bonkers. I'll tell you that right now. It's a first. This is mental. Brother, how long have we known this story? And now you're telling me 1,000 some chapters afterwards there was a murder thing that was going on, bro? Hey, bro. Detective Conan would have loved this series. If you were caught, all this would be at least the least of your worries. Have you heard the tale of the Galleria Warhammer Company? Galera is Water 7. Am I right or am I wrong? Galera. Isn't that Water 7? That's the only time I can remember a name like that possibly there. Galera Warhammer Company. The kanji is Grey Hammer Battalion. Furigana might be a spin on the Galilea. Galila. But that's Water 7, correct? Galila. Okay. But Garira. Again, Ra, La, I know Japanese, they can't really say it, whatever. That's fair. Water, see, thank God. Every river is just cursed. It has to be. Like, what the hell? Well, 142 people in here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I know, we're taking our time reading this thing because, again, we have to bless these chapters when they're coming out, man. They're that gruff troupe of giant shipwrights that arm themselves with war hammers, right? Now, I just said the word Water 7. Who do we know was rocked up at one point in time in Water 7? That was a shipwright. Because that brother used to do it with a Don Tom. I would love to do it with a Don Tom, bro. Shout out to my guy, by the way. If y'all been here for a long time, you know who Do It With a Don Tom is. OG in this community, bro. Nothing but love, bro. Anytime you saw that Tom Avi in any comment section, live stream, bro, y'all already know, man. Shout out to my boy Tom. Bro. Yeah. Noah, I will kick you out right now if you ever put a comment like that again. I'll just tell you right now. If you wanna, I can talk as much as I want, brother. I can talk as much as I want. You ain't gonna tell me that I get 5 minutes of commentary. I'm analyzing shit. It's a reaction. Grow up. Anyways, we're back to being nice again. I thought they were just a myth. Oh my God, we got some demons. No, they existed. They really did travel far and wide, sending letters back to Elbaf. What is this face over here in the middle? Oh my god. I received the final letter myself. It said they'd all been captured. Can you believe it? Over 100 warriors were taken prisoner, including ancient giants. Guys, is this now? I could be wrong, but is this connected to like ores possibly? Because I don't think that the face right there on the one in the far back and stuff doesn't look like it. But the ones in the middle and the right side, like Kashimo and Old Boy and Dashi and them, it seems like it almost a little bit. But the one that's right here with the hammer, I'm not gonna lie, they look very familiar, bro. The giants from Punk Hazard. And me, the Yeti Cool Brothers? I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see the Yeti Cool Brothers. Unless they meant the other ones. The Yeti Cool Brothers? That would be interesting. We have seen them in Punk Hazard. Really? Those are the Yeti Cool Brothers? Or is it different ones? If y'all remember the name and stuff, because it has been a minute. It has been a minute though. Really? Hold on. Let me hold on. 2 seconds. Hold on. 2 seconds. Chat, are we sure? Oh yeah, we did. Yeah. I see at the color page from Pearl Hazard. Yeah. Okay. I just had to fact check it real quickly because damn it, that's how you know it's been so long, bro. There's so many. You'll miss a little tiny thing in One Piece. That's why we analyze things just to make sure. Because imagine Noah, I decided to go ahead and just read this chapter as is and stuff, and I forgot these details, and then here we are, bro. Yeah. So, anyways. Oh, apparently spoilers on it. Okay, well, thankfully I only got the Punk Hazard color page and stuff from the anime episode and stuff, so we're okay. We're pretty much safe, man. Don't worry. Don't you worry, guys. I know not to. Yeah, the panel with Chopper and Nami. I know. Yeah, that was the one that I saw there. Trust me. I'm making sure with certain things. Google can't get me out of the paint though, so don't you worry. You think that the government was responsible? There's no doubt that they once faced a great enemy. However, they sank deep into the ocean at a certain point in history. To be blunt, they sank deep into the ocean at a certain point. So, the bodies of like the ancient giants, you know what I mean? They went down. Is that what? Because we already saw like the infrastructure and stuff to certain places in that's allegedly supposed to be like the ancient kingdom, which I don't know. It's probably like different sections and stuff of the world. Because we know that the world's gone up like 200 meters into the water volume, right? But could that also be a case too, guys? Where it's like, I know everything could be Lelucia and stuff, but like, could the ancient giants have added to the rise in the water? Because again, like I know they're massive beings and stuff, but carcasses can literally just go ahead and do that. Like if you put weight in water, water goes up. So do you think that's ideal? Because that would be pretty fascinating why we haven't seen a lot of like ancient giants and stuff in the story because of something like that, right? They're talking about the frozen giants from Punk Hazard. So, but again, I know I'm saying like I know what you're referring to and stuff, but I'm saying like if they were eliminating people like back in the day, I'm talking about, right? When they put them underwater and then again, weight, water goes up and stuff. Like I know that panel, but I'm just saying like if you're getting rid of them, you dunk them in the water. You know what I mean? Let me see. Remember the sea beast wanted to take damage to Noah to them? Okay. That that might be that. Anyways, there's probably a deeper reason for why your ideals haven't worked out, and it has nothing to do with you. Lingering animosity. Okay. So I mean, yeah, bro, whenever we get to see that first world, second world of what happened back in the day, that thing is going to be crazy. That voice entry is going to be insane. Because it's going to explain a lot of stuff that's going on. So it's like, Ja Rule just telling him, man, you can do what you do, bro, but all the problems that happen has nothing to do with you. It's guilty by association, right? It's like the father, the kid cannot be in trouble for what the father and the mom did. Just simple as that. They are just rumors, but I also heard a story about a frozen army of giants somewhere. It seems our people are regarded as enemies of the larger world. So this has to be for sure talking about Punk Hazard. I'm at work right now, so I'm only half paying attention. I'm ready to go fully into it now, though, on break. I mean, yeah, I assume we're already like near the end and stuff, but we are going to do a discussion after for the chapter. But this has to be for sure with Punk Hazard, guys. Literally, that's now it's referring to them, right? The voice transfer will be insane. It will be. By the way, great name. Pill Dill is a great name. I just want to put that out real quickly, man. Anyways, clearly, but I've already resolved to face any hurdle. Prince Loki, I know you cursed and killed my little sister, Prince Loki. So, because it does that little panel thingy whatever it is, to like fumo out after. So I guess we're now going to the thing with Loki. I hope the brother's not there, bro. Oh man. Oh my god, it is, because it's like I'm not turning it yet, but I'm realizing now by the context of the dialogue and stuff, it is the brother. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Here we go, guys. Now let's see young what kind of garbage we'll be serving up today. Wait a minute. Is he growing? Chad, is he growing? The steward's body was in the realm of the dead. The horse of fortune died. What did that boy do? He's just... So are we accelerating with time right now? I wanted to see more baby Loki, bro. Oh, man. I mean, wait. I will say something right now, though, because I'm looking at the second panel, like, as he's moving in time. You take away the horns. Does it look like Sabo if he had his hair down? That actually... I hope I'm not the only one that noticed that. He almost looks like Sabo if he had his hair down and have, like, the curls thing going on. Because that actually looks really cool. 48 years before the present day, the villages drew closer in terms of trade and identity, and the nation stood together. My dream is to join hands with many other countries around the planet, and for the giant race to become welcome all over the grand world. So you see, like, all the branches and things that got changed up and everything that's over there. And then he's having, like, a whole different, like, meeting and stuff, talking with the people that are there. For the giant race to be welcome all over this grand world. King Harald's so cool. Oh, you see, like, the reaction of the people. It's like, hey, man, listen, you got some little money, bro, man. Edis is number one. Edis is number one. And Estrid, he's changed so much. He's going to be a king who will go down in history. Well, well. You look thrilled, Harald. Who is this? Is it because your illegitimate Prince Loki is the true heir? And they're bullying Harald, bro. Leave him alone, man. And then you see Harald looking... You're just an illegitimate throwaway. Bro, look at Loki, bro. This is a disaster. King Harald's already left on his voyage. They're coming. Who's coming, guys? We have 168 people just noticed right now. Yo, I appreciate y'all coming through, bro. Go spam the likes. Yeah, if you're new here, subscribe if you haven't already, man. What in the hell? Close the doors and get the children inside. Who's coming? I'm not coming, but who's coming? Yo! Look at... Yo! And it's Kid Gohan phase, but of course more... Nah, he's probably like more Kid Vegeta than anything else, bro. But look at him. Oh my god. Beat them all up, guys. Oh, he brought all the must. Yo, he brought all of them from the realm of the dead, bro. The snake, the crazy gorilla, the woolly mammoth, the saber tooth, bro. Yo, that's my king. That's my king. I'm sorry, bro. That's my king. Harden, you may have had dreams, but that's my king. That'll always be my king, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, the usual, bro. Not yet. Like it's some old, yeah, bro. Look at him, bro. Oh my god. God. Yo, he said my pop's out the crib. My daddy ain't here. I gotta do a little something, you know what I mean? He said, I'm gonna wreck chaos, bro. And he about to Komboto with him and everything too, which again, I like the fact that it's starting to become a more prevalent item that we're seeing now in battle and stuff with One Piece, bro. That is so cool, man. Oh my god. He was out here just causing wreckage, man. Loki, driven by scorn, unleashed chaos onto Elbaf. What a funny guy, man. And then you see like the people all running and stuff, and he's like, oh yeah, I thought he was swinging at the other thing, bro, but then he's going in the direction where he is, bro. Oh my god. He laughed at the feeble as they, bro, look, he just smashed the door. Guys, this kid is the greatest, bro. I'm sorry, man. Harder than a role player. I mean, listen, it's most unfortunate. It's most unfortunate, bro. You could be the sixth man of the year, but that's my point God right there, bro. Oi, Loki. Who's this? Dad went through hell to rebuild this village. Don't break my heart, Oda. Don't break my heart, Oda. You know how much sibling stories mean to me, and I don't like seeing siblings go after each other, especially when horrible mothers cast misfortune on people. Don't you do it. Huh? You think you get to call my father dad? I don't get why everyone respects him. He's dumb for trying to play nice with those human insects. That's crap. I thought for a moment he was holding onto his sword like dead like this. I was about to jump out this chair, but thankfully my reading comprehension kicked in once again. We should all try to see each other's we should all try to see each other's perspectiveness. Don't get cocky just because you're big, bro. Oh, you're big. And he popped him in the face. No, Loki. But the thing is, you can't be angry at him because you know why he feels the way he feels, because that kid's never known love his whole life, man. That poor kid didn't know what love was in his life, so of course he's gonna act out, and that's his big bro you're doing that to. Now, granted, my own sibling did that to me. I would be sad as hell, but that would be after the fact I give him an ass whooping. You know what I'm talking about? Being cocky is my right. I'm the prince. Ah, don't you talk back to me, runt. Harden, stay back, Gerd. He'll think you're his friend. Loki will hit you next. That's Goldberg and them, I think, right? We are his friends, you dummy. Gerd just smoked it. Yo, he just pops him and yo, look at him. He's out cold. He's painted 0 HP. Goldberg blacked out. Yo, hey man, this Gert. Hey man, if it Harden, you're gonna be queen one day. Don't you worry. Harden, are you okay? He needs first aid, and you see, they go to his aid and stuff because that's their friend and everything. But Loki, seeing that, it pisses him off because he's someone who doesn't know what love is, man. It's most unfortunate, bro. It's so unfortunate, bro. You're so pathetic. I could puke, Harden. And then you see the tears. Then you understand both perspectives of why they feel the way they feel, man. It's just so sad. You're just a group of weaklings huddling together. It's because of your mom's filthy blood. That is so mean, bro. But like the hatred's there, man. The hatred's so in there, man. Young master, that's going too far. We still got this. He's still the son of the king. He's also a prince. So Harald made sure that he was a known prince too, or at least a subvert, like not openly thing, because he can't be the king and stuff, right? Don't call him a prince. And he was rattled. Oh my god, he's just beating the old boy in the head. Loki spread pain and destruction. He did nothing. But nothing he did filled the hole in his own heart. I hate Oda. I genuinely hate Oda. I hate Oda. Did he literally also fall from the freaking top to crash down? And the only pain he's feeling is not from the fall, but the fact that he can't die. I hate this series, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore, bro. I can't. I can't, bro. I can't. I can't. My heart has been through way too much from the last chapter and seeing a baby Loki cry, and now I'm seeing him as he's gotten older. He's reckless. He's causing chaos. All this stuff that's going on, and that poor boy. He just wants to die. He needs someone to tell him right now that you need to live. You can't even die. You need to live, buddy. But I get why it hurts seem like this because, bro, this kid has not known love his entire life. Has pain piece come back from Kuma's backstory to this, bro? Oh my god. I already know the anime is going to absolutely kill me when we get this stuff animated. I know the anime is going to kill me. It's going to be so bad. It's going to be so bad for my health, man. Whoever ends up voicing Kid Loki better be ready for the performance of a lifetime. I'm just saying. What is this? What's the deal with this island? Where's the welcome committee? And then the bears and stuff are all angry. Ah, what the hell? Oh, ho, ho, ho. We found one. Look, it's a giant whelp. This is definitely Elbaf. Oh my god. 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 I'm not looking anywhere else. I'm not looking anywhere else. I'm not looking anywhere else. Ja, this brat's got one hell of a devil face. I know he's a giant, but isn't he a bit too big? Oi, kid, why are you crying? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Guys. Harald spotted this particular man 8 years ago during the Revery. He single-handedly killed the Navy HQ admiral and vanished without a trace. This feat earned him a massive bounty in the government's area. Boys! Alright, kid. You better say yes to both these questions. I ain't that type that takes no for an answer. Oh my god! It's over. It's over. It's over. It's yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's him. It's him, boys. Oh my god, the goat. The goat. First off, this is Elbaf. Land of the Giants. Oh my God, look at him. Second, we'll find Harald here. Yeah. Rox D. Xebec, future captain of the Rox Pirates, father of hope. Yo, this way. I'm done. It's over. Pack it up, bro. Pack it up. It's done. It's over. It's never been more over than it is right now. It's over. The conversation. There are, bro. It's time. No. Stay your ass here. Because I know there are people. I know it. There are grown men and women who work 9-to-5 jobs that dare have the audacity to say that there is a series out there that is better than One Piece. Now, let me tell you right now, Cap. Not a single series that you can say right now on this planet, past, present, and future, that will ever come to this story right here. Ever. It will never come close. Never come close, bro. A series like this, that for 1,154 flipping chapters can make you wait for a moment like this and execute greatness like this. Don't ever tell me there's a series out there that will match that kind of output. Don't ever tell me, bro. Consistent for 1,154 chapters, bro. Nothing comes close. Your best friends will tell you, Hunter x Hunter's up there. I'm sorry, buddy. The game been retired. Someone gonna tell you about another series that we're not gonna name just out of respect. They in the conversation. This right here is the greatest adventure story ever told. This is one of the greatest stories ever told. By the gods, we had 200 some plus people in here, by the way. I just want to make that very clear before we continue the thing. Because the chapter I know is done, but oh my God. You see Shiki, you see Whitebeard. And of course, we've seen their appearance before, but I have to, and then the girl over here, I think that might be Buckingham. That might be Buckingham. Guys, is that Buckingham? I'm pretty sure it's Buckingham. Yeah. But him though, that design, the freaking, the spiral waves and the hair and everything that's going on, there's a reason why we never saw his face fully. Because he's Teach's dad. Now, the thing that makes it so interesting for me right now, and really quick, I just seen right now, JD Curry's with the $2. Greatly appreciate you, fam. Xebec looks like Blackbeard and Uvogan fused. He kind of does. He has that Uvogan. I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't have that face. He has that face, bro. He definitely has that face. But I find it very interesting though. So the Marshall D. Teach part of his name, Marshall's gotta be the mom, right? Marshall, I think, has to, but you know, because the Monkey D. Luffy's obviously his first name, Monkey's the family. So Marshall is like the family name. So is that from his mom's side, right? That's gonna be eventually figured out at some point. But that is such a crazy, here's the thing. All of us have predicted at one point in time that Xebec was going to be the father of Blackbeard. We just don't know when and where and how it was going to be done. This right here. Like, it's aura farming at its highest though. Let's be honest with ourselves right now. This is insane aura farming. They could have just not put the part of father of Blackbeard and I would have been fine. Just getting Xebec right there. But now you just connected a massive thing that he's the dad of Blackbeard. Because now that panel of Blackbeard crying, looking at the moon and stuff, whatever, there's meaning behind that now. This dude was out here with the taboos of the world. Harald linked up with this dude. He waxed a Navy HQ admiral, not a vice admiral, right? None of them dudes that we saw that were getting murked and thing. Unbelievable. Murked An admiral. Do you know how crazy that is? The fact that we don't even know that in the real time. In the actual story that's never been said before. He was putting the Marines on posters before they went and put him on a poster with a bounty because they couldn't get him out of here. Read this again. Harald spotted this particular man 8 years ago during the Revery. What in God's name was he doing up there? And he lived to see the tale. He lived to see the tale after the fact. That is crazy. Greatest of all time. I'm sorry. Xebec, we already knew since time he was going to come in. The only thing that's going to go and surpass something like this for me is when we see Joy Boy. When we see Joy Boy, it's over. That is the only other design you can see that's going to go beyond crazy than this, man. Oh my God. Let me just, hold on. Let me do this right now. I'm going to put chat back up over here so I can actually like, I appreciate again all y'all staying through. And I know for some people like who want speed readers and stuff, whatever, like hurry up and stuff, bro. I don't listen. If I'm going to be streaming my reactions right now, we analyzing everything that's going on. It's just plain and simple, bro. And look, we had 200 some people that were rocking through, and I greatly appreciate everyone that slide through for today's chapter, man. It just, again, just great appreciation. But anyways, let me just see real quickly what the chat been saying, because I have been missing a little bit here and there. Only story I think is maybe close to Kingdom, but yeah, I mean, Kingdom, listen, Kingdom been going crazy. Kingdom been going crazy. That's why I didn't go and slide on it, bro, because Kingdom is amazing. Kingdom is amazing, man. Blackbeard's ship was revealed in the Revery card. Yeah, because it was the was Xebec something. I know it wasn't just like Xebec only. It was like something Xebec. Like there was another part to it. But I'm pretty sure that's what the thing for that was, right? It looks like Buggy as well. I mean, hey, listen, bro. If Buggy actually is related in some way to him, that'd actually be a crazy reveal. I'm not gonna lie, because we do need to see what his origins are too. So it's very likely maybe the thing. I kind of hope Blackbeard's mom is alive, like most bombs are dead. Kind of hope she's alive. That would be a good outlier right there, Nicholas, if that ends up being the case, if she was somehow to be alive. Top 3 reveals, I think so. I think this is like top 2. And I think it's going to stay top 2 until we find out exactly the Joy Boy reveal when we actually get to see him in the story. That's what I think is going to end up happening. But it's crazy, bro. Actually, my fault. My fault. Emu design. The Saber is the back, yes. But Emu's design has to, oh my God, I can't wait to see that, bro. Oh my God, if she's like a Nefertari Lily clone and stuff, bro, oh man, that's gonna be crazy. Look at his hands, he may have lost fruit, but he's doing this because of 2 questions, right? I think that's pretty much why. I was about to freak out for a second. If he had lost fruit, that would be crazy, but again, we don't know. That could also be the case scenario, but he's doing this, right? So I'm assuming that's probably what it was. But even so, man, hard to decide. This is one. This one or the mural one is the better chapter. Probably mural for me. But I mean, here's the thing: the mural is such a crazy moment. I like consistency when it comes to a lot of things going on in the moment. Like the chapter itself, like this is one of the best chapters already in Elbaf. Like there's no question that in my mind, this is one of the best chapters in all of Elbaf. But for me though, I think that like I love the mural moment. Like I have to go back and reread that chapter again because I'm pretty sure I'm being a little bit disrespectful probably and some other stuff that happened in that chapter. But like, bro, this is wild. This is like just wild just in general. We saw Xebec and he's revealed to be Teach's dad. And then we saw all the stuff that was going on outside and everything with, you know, Harald trying to do his absolute best to try and like up the standing when it came to Elbaf, but then problems are back at home. Estrid, to her final breath, was hating always Loki, the acceleration of his life and stuff. You see the relationship with him and Harald and why it's so fractured because of everything that happened with the mom and all that. So many things, man. So many. I don't know. I know it's early. I know it's biasness and stuff, whatever too, because we just read the chapter. But I think I just slightly, might like this one a little bit more than the mural. Even though the mural, from a grand scope of things, opened up so much about One Piece and like only something like Lord of the Rings possibly might be able to do. But this was just out of this world, bro. Like, out of this world chapter, man. So, let me see real quick. The Law of Fruit theory is bad. I don't think it's going to be that. I think he just put the 2 because literally he just asked for 2 questions, right? Ace versus Blackbeard has another meaning now. That is true. That is very true. Because, oh my God, it does. Oh my God, it does. Because Roger faced Xebec. And then the son of Xebec fought the son of Roger. Oh my God, it does. Tell me, bro. And there's people who want to say there's other stories that can come close to it, man. No, they don't. They just don't. They don't. So Blackbeard's trying to make Hachinoso affiliate again. Yeah, taking after his father's will, but probably on his own terms. This chapter tackles different subject than the mural one, so it's hard to compare the two. I mean, that is true, Can't Fly Man. We first learned that Blackbeard's ship was called the Sabers of Back all the way back in a Revery card, which is and then again, and then since that time, and then coming to now, it all built for this moment. Let me see. The two hard hearts, Sea Hearts. Blackbeard having 3 heart depends on the beer 3 ring on it. Okay. But why would Whitebeard do that? So I mean, Whitebeard has his Komagiri in his hand, but we don't know who cut the mountain. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, we actually don't know. We actually don't know. I mean, listen, I know that the mountain thing got cut on the top, and I just figure, okay, maybe like you just like just playing around, whatever. But that would be crazy if what we're seeing, the full version of what thing can pull off. I would not dislike the idea if Xebec had the fruit of loss. I wouldn't dislike it whatsoever, because then we're gonna see what the true mastery could possibly do, like, But this is bonkers, bro. Absolutely bonkers chapter, man. Oh my god. Let me see real quick. Let me see. The best theory is that Buggy is a Rock's clone. Yo, chill. Chill. Yo, chill gelato. Yo, chill gelato. Oh my yo. I don't, bro, I might freak out if I was to be the case. But then I would feel so bad for Shanks that your boy was actually a clone of one of the people that your master hated or had a problem with. I don't know. That'd be wild. And Rocks had the awakened chop fruit. I mean, yeah. Hey, listen, that also is a possibility too. Who knows? Recon's gonna freak. I'll be right. Listen, shout out to my boy Recon. I think he's streaming around 8 p.m. Between 8 to 11 p.m. I think around that time. Definitely go and show him love. Show my man some love after when he goes live later for the chapter reaction. Shout out my dog, bro. Blackbeard final villain confirmed, inherited Will and Big Dreamer. I think this also does that too. Emu's probably going to be like second to last guarantee, and we'll get him out of here. But then Blackbeard for sure guarantee is the end game. Has to be the end game, bro. We literally got Roger versus Xebec 2.0 so long ago, and Ace and Blackbeard, and we didn't even know it. Yeah, crazy. Very crazy potato. Yeah, I can't wait for Blackbeard versus Luffy and Rocks in action, though. Oh, man. Blackbeard should, yeah, so that I remember. And the Saber, Roger's Saber being Ace, too. Again, just a lot of, like, there's a meaning behind a lot of the stuff. Shanks is definitely the son of Garling, though. Saint rat-haired Shanks. Yo, Shady, you're hilarious, bro. Guys, I think we said all we needed to say, man. This chapter was absolutely bonkers. So, just to go over what we just experienced right now. Roger's gonna lose 2 sons to Rock's clan, Ace and Shanks. Yo, chill out, bro. I mean, Currents. I mean, here's the thing. It's very possible. It's very possible. I'm not gonna lie. It's very possible. But we gotta chill. But this chapter, though, starting off with the whole stuff with Big Mom and just everything that was going on, and just seeing the aftermath of it, because we never really got to see like the real aftermath from the Elbaf side. It was more so like what Big Mom was doing, Caramel and all that and everything. But they were going through their own struggle at the time. Mom was still out here cursing Loki. It's just so crazy to me. Like, if you go back to like Whole Cake Island, and we're telling me, like, we're reading all that stuff that was going on with Big Mom's flashback and everything. And you told me, hey, by the way, on the side over here, Loki's being thrown from the top to the bottom of the Sun Realm and stuff. He has crazy eyes, has conquerors hockey, and then he's about to link up with his goat. You know what I'm saying? In Xebec. That would just be so wild just to be able to tell me in a chapter. I don't know. But, yeah, man. This... my god. And then just all the other stuff afterwards too. Like, you understand the feelings of why Loki feel the way he does, and like you cannot be angry at him feeling the way he does, and you sure as hell can't do the same thing with Harden. So when they're going at each other, that conflict is supposed to be there for a reason. But I do think they're going to reconcile, and it's going to be probably through hardship and sadness and sorrow. I think that's what's going to end up being like. But then you see, of course, afterwards, the people of Elbaf, they're going through their own problems, and then just like, do they want to reform? Do they want to go back to their ways? Like that kind of little problem that's been going on too. And just like, again, they're putting all the blame on Harden, right? For all the stuff that's going on. And then Harald coming in and making sure that Ida was taken care of and stuff. The allies are coming into Elbaf the first time probably in like hundreds of thousands of years, probably since the last time they've had people pull up to the island, obviously before everything that we've been doing right now, right? Just all that stuff was happening. Estrid out the paint. Greatest gritty of my lifetime. Okay? And then baby Loki, absolutely precious. With a little bit of hair and everything, just so precious, man. Just, oh my god, just too adorable. But then the origins of the bar too on Elbaf, that's just such a small thing. I know it's not gonna be remembered, but like the fact that Ida's bar, this was her bar before it became Makoto's, and I wouldn't be surprised if Makoto was probably her sister. Wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. But I do think now more than ever, this strengthens that Ida might be Moza. I think Moza now has to be Ida, and we're probably gonna see them after this flashback is over, from a different point of view. Might be in the Heaven Realm for all we know, because we still have yet to see the Heaven Realm so far in the story, right? But again, as much as Harden wants to probably flip and go crazy on some stuff and be like just sad at the fact that yo, we're like, my dad's the king and I'm in the realm of the dead, right? But with him, it's like, nah, like the Ida's like, nah, we gotta be appreciative of what we have right now and make the best of the situation. But then learning the details, guys, of a Reverie incident, of a murder that took place, and I would presume now that this Reverie incident that they're talking about is something that Xebec did. It may have been what Xebec did. If that's the correlation to tie it in, it would make things a lot easier. Because if it's not, oh my god, then what the hell happened, right? Because this is, of course, right before, well before Shanks was even born too. So that makes it even crazier. But then also learning the stuff too with the giants and stuff that we're back in. Now I can actually check this point. I do want to look at that real quickly though. Hold on, Punk Hazard, Frozen Giants. Because y'all remember, like, obviously we're trying to be careful on certain stuff that what we're looking at. But yeah, the giants that were like frozen and stuff, we saw them like all like in the black and white and like the jail cell stuff or whatever they were in. Yeah, the three skull. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like that's what that was supposed to be. So let me open this up a little bit just so I can see closer view. Yeah, because I was Chopper and Nami and stuff, whatever. So yeah, so those were ancient giants. Those were, for the fact, some of those guys were ancient giants that were from that time. And if that is the case, bro, it's just like, oh my god. Like, I know people will have Punk Hazard probably on the lower ends of their favorite arcs stuff in the series, but like, you can't deny now that a lot of these arcs, whether some you like, some you don't, are gonna have its own importance in the story somehow, some way, which is just mental, right? But then the other stuff right afterwards, right? I mean, as much as Harald was trying his best to try and fix the situation and make things better, because of probably what happened during the Void Century, there's a lot of work that has to be done to build a new standing in the current day and age. But then, like, you get to see all the stuff afterwards of Loki's like expeditions and him just causing chaos and everything, right? And yeah, he had a hard relationship with his brother. Like, they were never going to be on the same side, especially with the way that the country put this precedence on them and basically made it to where they're going to eventually hate each other. It was hard for them to build that relationship. But seeing Harden and his friends with Garrett, with Goldberg, with Road, who especially I don't think we actually saw anywhere there. Stanson was there in that thing, but I don't think we saw Road whatsoever in this flashback yet. But the fact that like everyone is like going to Harden's side, showing like, if anything, they're seeing what they think is the real king. But in reality, if Loki actually gotten proper love, what Harden's getting right now, he would have gotten. That panel is going to hurt me for the rest of the time. When we see this animated of him falling from the top, which is so crazy, you see the smash, but he's falling from the top, lands to the ground, and he's crying not because he's in pain from the fall, it's because that he can't even die. He probably tried this multiple times. I love him. I love Loki. I love Loki. He's probably the fastest of characters that has risen up my favorites in One Piece right now. I thought the Kuma thing did really good for him, the flashback, like pushing him up all the way he did, especially for Bonnie too. But this arc, he's literally going to be in the top 10. I don't see a world where he doesn't, especially if he becomes crew. But then this last double spread is the wildest stuff we've probably experienced so far in a long time. In a long time. Obviously, I saw the mural, obviously, stuff that was going on or whatever, but Loki meeting the Rock's pirates for the first time. Shiki, Whitebeard, Buckingham, but most of all, Rock's Xebec. And the fact that you just go and drop right there too, that Not just because he's. This is before the formation of the Rocks Pirates. He's the future captain. So this is the time when he met them for the first. I don't even know like what like because I feel like even though we're seeing Rocks right now, I think it's almost guaranteed when we get Blackbeard's backstory, we're gonna get. I would love that to be the case. If we get Blackbeard's backstory in the same way that we saw a little bit of Harald before going to Loki's, the same presence has to be done for Rocks. For Xebec, it has to be done. Even if you give me like a couple pages, I don't even care. We need that before you jump into Blackbeard's backstory. Simple as that. Now, I am curious though if Blackbeard has ever met his dad at any point while they were alive, but that is probably going to find out from Blackbeard himself. But this design looks crazy. It's literally Blackbeard, but raw. Like face, the hair, the build, the peace sign. And he knew Whitebeard, Shiki, and Buckingham before he built the Rocks Pirates. I'm telling you right now, that backstory of his going into like the other stuff, oh my god, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so crazy. But guys, this is insane. Let me just go read a few more comments real quickly, and then we'll call it a wrap on this stream, man, because I definitely need to eat something soon. Fasting all day was not the smartest thing in the world to do if I knew I had dotted on to cover with the anime and then, of course, with the manga for One Piece. So we're definitely going to be eating good tonight, boys. I'll tell you that right now. After seeing Xebec's reveal, probability of Blackbeard being the final villain of One Piece instead of Emu is very likely. We should be moving forward. Definitely feel that's the case. Crazy world building. Absolutely crazy stuff, man. Harden's definitely is definitely getting flipped by Emu, and it will be up to Loki to turn him back. This will be a nice time for Loki to finally apologize to his brother. I hear Potato. I would love that to be the case. I do think because of the Domi Reversey that we've been seeing going on, I think he may be the next person that's up. That would be awesome. That would be so awesome to see if he can be able to revert and save his big bro in a situation that most likely would have took out somebody else, you know? Interesting at this point that Rocks was not the captain of the Rocks Pirates. It says the future, so it's still not a pirate group. They were just a bunch of ruffians that kind of just knew each other back in the day at the time, you know what I mean? My Goat Road should have been there. Hey, man. We're probably going to see Road too, but I do find it very fascinating that Road has not been shown on there. Which I don't know. If you guys think that's sus, let me know. If Road's not being there is a very interesting choice from Oda. And there might be more behind it. We'll see. The font for Xebec uses very little complicated kanji and a lot of bold hiragana, kind of like Luffy's speech. The dude's a rough guy. Hey, that's a good detail right there, Joe, to notice there. Because I would have actually forgot. Is Loki already a better character than Kaido? California Penguin? I saw it earlier today too, that you got spoiled and stuff. I'm so sorry that happened to you, man. But to answer your question, bro, yes, it's not even close. The only way that this would end up being... There's no... Actually, no. I'm wrong. I was about to give like Kaido maybe an opportunity. No. There's no world that Kaido is a better character than Loki. Just not going to happen, man. Can we start calling Rocks a deadbeat? Yeah, I think you could. I think you could. I don't see why you wouldn't. But I definitely think there's a lot of context that we need to know. But for now, I think you can. Xebec was in the Reverie because he was probably a king. I understand why Blackbeard wants to transform his island into a kingdom affiliated with the world governments. He's a bit like a fallen prince. But I don't know. See, that's the thing, TK. I would like that to be the idea, or I'll be open to the idea and stuff for it. I was here. Izzy, what's going on? I wouldn't mind that being the thing where it's like, okay, if Xebec was like a former king and he was there and caused some kind of like wreckage, but I don't think that was the case. I think he was just a nut job that just wanted to like cause as much chaos and hell. If you're dibbling in taboos, you have to be off your rocker. And we don't know what kind of taboos exactly. It's just whatever was painted by the Marines, the world government, how they wanted to point it out. But he was just off his rocker. So who knows? I think he just went up there for the love of the game, if we're being honest. What if Buggy stopped clowning? If Buggy stops clowning, man. I don't know, man. Road equals Gabe from The Office. I thought you were about to see Gabe Sapolsky, like the Ring of Honor booker and stuff once upon a time. I don't know why my mind went there. But yeah, The Office, you know what's hilarious though? I've seen so many memes for The Office. I've yet to watch it myself. I know it's been out for like centuries and stuff, but I haven't got a chance to watch it. Rocks was the king that Harald was talking about. Really? Shady, is that your interpretation, or that's what you think? Because hold on, let me double back real quickly. I think Xebec went taboo when he saw how awful social dragons were at the Reverie. I think, I don't know. Really though? Like if it was, so you were at the scene of the Reverie incidents. Yeah, my friend was one of the invited. Oh, Mm. My friend was one of the invited kings, and then coincidentally, one of the friends pulled up on the island. No, he said here, my friend was one of the invited kings. He smuggled me. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah, probably. The box says this is the man that Harald saw. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Harald spotted that particular man. Yeah, yeah. So here's the thing, though. What kind of king? Oh, the narrator. Yeah, but what was the name of the kingdom? If you had to think, what was the name of the kingdom that like the Rock's kingdom, the Xebec, like you know what I'm saying? Like what kind of Xebec Island? Like I don't even know what kind of name. Blackbeard being a fallen prince is so crazy. You know what I'm saying? That is so like oh my god. My mind is just fried, bro. This chapter actually just deaded my brain, bro. Oh my god, I told you it was a fat chapter. I mean, listen, it really was. You know what? I might have this over the mural. The mural might have still have the moment, but even then, the legend arrives. Is that what the that's what the editor note says afterwards, right? Okay. Because I know at the end of the chapter, it doesn't really have like the thing on there unless I may zoom out just a little bit more. Yeah, no, it doesn't have that thing there for it. So yeah, okay. The lurking legend. Wait, hold on. Let me say that again. The lurking legend has finally been revealed. So okay. I'm assuming yeah. Yeah. The legend has arrived, so it might actually be him too. I mean, amen, bro. I'm so flabbergasted of the fact that we just seen Xebec in the story, bro. On the Japanese version, okay, just making sure, yeah. But that is so crazy. That is just so. I'm sorry, his design looks so cold, man. And he has exactly the mannerism, the look and stuff of what Blackbeard was like. The King of Beehive is my guess for right now. Well, that's the thing, right? If Hachinoso was the actual kingdom before, it could be too, because again, we've only seen it in the style that it was. We could have also had different islands that were right next to it too, making it a lot bigger than what it was. But again, that's a lot of things that Oda has to kind of delve into to talk about more. Probably the former king of Beehive. Let me see that. Former king of Beehive Island, maybe. That's why Blackbeard wanted to get affiliated with the world government. Yeah, I'm probably getting back afterwards from after the fact. But yeah, that, oh my god. I have to process this chapter like 1,000 times for what I just read. But this, guys, was one of the craziest chapters in One Piece that I've read. I have been reading this series weekly since chapter 696, when Luffy declared that he was coming after all four emperors. And every week we have experienced some crazy stuff. This is up there. Oh my god. I need this flashback to just stay cooking for a while. At least until like the fall. Just let it cook, bro. Oda, just don't stop cooking. Just please keep cooking, man. This is special, bro. Was the stolen treasure of Hachinoso actually Blackbeard? Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Maybe. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, listen, bro. Shout out to Blackbeard, bro. But yo, what a chapter. Guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know how do we feel about this week's chapter of One Piece. Is this up there with one of the best chapters in One Piece? Not just Elbaf, not just post time skip, in One Piece. Let me know down in the comments below. Any clarifications, any input, anything you want to add about the chapter that you feel is important, that you want to delve into and create discussions down in the comments, please feel free to do so. If you're watching live, like the stream. If you're watching on the VOD, like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with the latest that goes on here with my coverage of One Piece week in, week out. We cover the series every single Thursday when the chapter comes out. We go live for it. Second it comes out, we out there. Click on the bell, Shandora. That's going to help you out too as well, keeping you notified what's going on. With that being said, I greatly appreciate everybody that came through today. Give me a heart. I need a heart, bro. After what this chapter did to me, bro, give me some hearts. I need some hearts in the chat real quick or in the comments, bro. Because this chapter went through and put a bullet through me, man, for Loki. But almost repaired it at the same time, too. Give me for Xebec, man. This was something sensational. And to think, we're getting the cover of Jump next week. We're getting a color page next week. Guys, next week's chapter is going to be even wilder. I'm going to put money on it. If we thought this was the chapter of the year, potentially, next week's will be chapter of the year. I'm telling you right now, we're in for something wild. We're in for something wild. It's going to be crazy. But guys, thank y'all for coming through. I will catch y'all in the next one. One Piece. Greatest, look at that. Greatest adventure story ever told. And this right here, we will be here no matter what. Commodore Last signing off. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, take care. Do.